to our coverage and some of the other top stories that we're focusing on here on KTN News, and to some sad events that took place today. And 2 more Kenyans have been shot dead, this time in Raila Odinga's hometown of Bondo in protest against the Kenyan electoral body IEBC. In Migori County, patients with gunshot wounds flocked to hospitals, among them a 73-year-old grandmother caught in the chaos. Police have confirmed that 2 other people were shot in Kisumu town. Even as school children at Mount Carmel in Kisumu found themselves under attack when a police truck mounted water cannon was directed at them. KTN's news editor Noah Otieno begins our newscast with a showdown from the larger Nyanza region.
As expected, the NASA strongholds of Kisumu, Siaya and Migori saw protesters defy orders from the Interior Cabinet Secretary Dr. Fred Matiang'i. This is Kisumu City, and police were not going to allow the demonstrators into the central business district. As the police in Kisumu were pursuing demonstrators in the infamous Nyalenda area, teachers say they directed their water cannon at the Mount Carmel Primary School, causing injuries to 21 pupils who had to be rushed to hospital.
It was in the afternoon, the children were sleeping, and then all of a sudden, there's this car that carries water, I don't know how to call it. Then I saw water around the school. They poured water when the children were still sleeping. Even some of them have gone to Russia.
The protests were even more intense in Migori town, where witnesses claim up to 9 people were left with gunshot wounds. A 73-year-old grandmother was shot during the running battles near the main post office in Migori town. Ironically, she was walking home from the hospital when she was shot.
Mimi nikiendelea na kazi. Sasa ile kuziba, naendelea na kazi yangu. Mwenyewe nikasikia marisasi, wetu wamekimbia kila mtu. Japokuwa nikasikia marisasi kwa miguu zangu, nikakaa hapo hapo.
Police, however, insist that only 2 people were shot in Migori. In Raila Odinga's hometown of Bondo in Siaya County, at least 2 young men were shot dead as 2 different groups collided with police. The Nyanza Regional Coordinator Leonard Katana gave the summary of events in the Nyanza region.
In particular, I want to be very specific on the issue which has happened in Bondo. I want to put things right so that you can know exactly what happened in Bondo. About 2,000 protesters started from the Bondo township. They started being violent, destroying property, blocking roads towards Kisumu. They went further to the police station, attacked the police station, and injuring one of our officers, which forced our officers to use proportional force. As I speak, 3 persons were injured. When rushed to hospital, 2 of them died, and 1 is undergoing treatment.
The NASA leadership has indicated that next week, the anti-IEBC protest will be held daily. Now, KTN News.